Oh, hi there. It's Saturday, and I've got some time, so I thought I'd play some slow games of Shogi on Shogi Club 24. Not long, don't know how many I'll get in. Maybe one, maybe two, and probably at least two. But the important part of this stream is that testing out text-to-speech for chat. So I'm using a plugin, one of the sort of available internet services, and in my testing, it sounds good. I've made some sort of leveling corrections based on when the text to speech kicks in versus the game audio and all that kind of stuff, and I think it's set. So it'll be interesting to see. To use this, you don't have to do anything; just chat, and to avoid using it, just prefix your message with exclamations. So I'll make some tests here. This is a TTS message.
Gabriel says Concha. O_hi_ there says this is a TDS message.
Hey, Gabrielle, great to see you. And that one is not read, because it's prefixed by the exclamation. So, it'll be an experiment. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what to expect, but it should be interesting. Easy enough to disable, sort of on the fly. Yeah. So that's it. Nothing else really going on this morning. Friend of the channel, teacher of the channel, Koshiro, had a really nice stream on YouTube. With the goal of getting a bunch of badges for third file rook, and he got a bunch of them, but did it not say? Wait, did it not speak it?
Shogi Explain says good afternoon.
Hey, Shogi Explain, good to see you. Wait, Gabrielle, did yours not speak? Wait a minute.
Shogi Explain says catching a peek before going to the Shogi Club.
Ah, awesome. So you have an afternoon meeting then. Very cool. So I don't know why it won't speak Urshin or Ryu.
O_hi_ there says yours Hino. O_hi_ there says yours Hino Ryu.
This is.
O_hi_ there says yours Hino Ryu.
Okay, so now what's the difference? Because it's capitalized?
O_hi_ there says yours Hino Ryu.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever. Very strange. Very strange. I'm not sure what was going on there. Is it because I'm speaking at the same time? I don't think so, because I don't think I set that up. I am speaking. Oh. I don't know by what mechanism that works.
Shogi Explain says.
Shogi Explain says.
Shogi Explain says. O_hi_ there says yours Hino Ryu.
Okay, so somehow there's some magic in here that it will not speak over. It will not speak over my voice. I have no filter set up on it. The only ducking I have controlled is that the screen audio will be lowered.
Sama02 says BEST viewers on iux.net.com/9com.
Great. The ducking is only set for the duckings.
Sad face.
Wait, but now that's speaking. Wait, so that was speaking while I was speaking. Something is weird. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll try it out, see how it goes. Let's get this going.
O_high_ there says SDPA USE.
Okay, SDPA USE. All right. So let's get in. Oh, I played a game. This morning off stream. I haven't done this in a while. 81 Dojo. Played a game off stream versus I think either a 2 or 3 queue on 81 Dojo, and we can switch to that briefly here. I think I still even have it up. I do. Let me switch my scene. I used, I mentioned Koshiro this morning with his stream. I used one of the Koshiro tactics. One of these patented Koshiro edge attacks, and as it turns out, the engine maybe I didn't do it in the right timing, quite at the right timing, because the engine didn't quite like it. But here it is. Opponent is Sente.
Shogi explains says exit 0.
My machine just shuts down. Well done. Good attempt. Okay, Lee Shogi, why are you like this sometimes? It will not take my keyboard. There it goes. Third file. I apologize. I ate I ate like 2 hazelnuts before, and it just feels like it's stuck in my mouth. Torisashi, and then we did our stuff. I'm protecting against, planning to protect against this. There it is. Okay, he fights it off. So now in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, now we're in edge attack land. This is my edge attack launching, like my launching point. He doesn't block the edge, so I just keep pushing. I wasn't going to do it immediately because I have no pawns in hand, but this came about. I was able to push. Add that pressure. Goes to opposing, and then I came up, and the engine obviously it's not a huge it's not a blunder. It's sort of the engine labels the Lee Shogi engine, or the Lee Shogi server-side analysis calls it an inaccuracy. It said the best is pawn 6-4, which is this, which is not a move I think is even on my radar. Not in this. I don't think that's a move in my radar in this scheme, but maybe it should be. Maybe that once the opponent has gone to opposing, I need to sort of give up the idea of this. I don't know. But so Shogi Explains message did not pop up. Or did not text to speech. So I wonder if that's because I was talking. I don't think so, because I don't think I have anything set up to do that. Strange. I'm going to quickly look. I'll handle it later. We'll see. So we get in here. This is the sort of the I think of this. I first learned this from Koshiro. So I am about ready to start making my attack. The thing that I'm noticing now after the fact, and maybe that's why this is an inaccuracy, is because I haven't exchanged the pawn. So I'm not sure if that I have no pawns in hand. But anyway, I pushed. This game is still very, very even right now. It's 0.6 in Lee Shogi parlance. So just slight advantage to Sente. I'm Gote. Takes. This is the key. Engine still doesn't like this. Engine, maybe because I don't have the extra pawn. But at my level, it seems like edge attacks almost sort of induce blunders or mistakes. This is an inaccuracy, as the engine says. I take, and I'm looking for this. This drop comes out, another inaccuracy. I double it up, and then he sort of ignores it. Which To me, this is a blunder, but like the engine just calls it. I think it's right on the edge of inaccuracy or mistake. I don't know, because it's according to the engine eval, the evaluation goes from -4.6 to -8.3. So that's pretty big. I promote with check.
Shogi explains says double the freshness, double the fun.
Yeah, exactly. Alekine's double fresh gun runs. I think I thought here a while. I think I thought here a long while, and dropped the pawn, which I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see the engine liked, because it to me, it felt so slow. It just, I'm always, the opponent doesn't really have anything brewing, so I guess it's okay, but it felt very slow to me. This caught me off guard a bit. This definitely caught me off guard a bit. And I think I chose maybe the worst, one of the worst ways to block. I think the engine's calling for this. Kind of chaotic, but I don't know. And he brings up the knight. I completely miss that this is a fork, and I bring my token in. Mild panic, PANIC is setting in right now. The engine loves it though. The engine is absolutely loving it for me. So I was mildly panicked. The engine is like, oh, keep it going. I comes with tempo. Again, comes with tempo. Though it looks like both of those moves are not the best. They're not bad, but they're not the best. Then I sort of defend. I'm hoping sort of for him to exchange, but he goes back. I do this. It's fine. I guess it's fine. I wasn't sure what was better. It looks like this is fine. This comes in. Not. What I was afraid of here, I pulled the rook back, but I was afraid of bishop drop here. I was definitely afraid of that. But the opponent didn't do it. The thing, and like the engine likes his approach. The engine likes the opponent's approach. What if they would have done this? I haven't fully gone through this. I'm guessing I just drop. Oh, the engine's not starting up. The engine is not starting up in my local browser here. Shoot. Let me toggle it off and on. Nope. It's not. So I don't have access to the engine here. So I'm thinking on my own. I'm thinking on my wits. Oops. So what did we say? Yeah, this. I'm not sure. I think the idea is take, drop, and I'm looking strong. That was my thinking. Whether or not that's right, who knows? And I don't know, because I can't toggle the engine on for some reason in this one. I dropped this. Obviously I made the move. I thought it was great. This is a blunder. This is a flat out blunder. Here's the eval. I ran the eval after. My advantage was here. It dropped it back to even. Even slightly, with a slight advantage to Sente. So I don't quite get it. Oh, well, let's see. Because he responded with a blunder. So the engine wanted rook 8-9. Oh, I'm never doing that. I don't think I'm doing that. What if um I sort of assumed I would do this. And then if he moves, I promote. Anyway. Oh, but he would have had the rook. But either way. So he moves over, so I get my stuff in. Big mistake. I made this move, which I think is the best move. But like, if this was a play shogi problem, I would dock myself some points because I didn't actually see that this was hanging. I didn't see that this was hanging at all. I all of a sudden I was so into the mate that I didn't even realize this was hanging. But as it turned out, like, and I saw this, maybe I think I was in Byoyomi here after 20 seconds or so. Like, the relief rushed in that I just I fluked my way into a fork, and then it's looking great for me. They call this an inaccuracy. This is a huge mistake in terms of eval points. What did it want? I couldn't. I considered this. I couldn't read it. I couldn't see it. Let me see if I can see it now. Takes. King takes. Silver drop. Yeah, silver drop on 5-9. Oh, a silver drop on 5-9. King back to 5-7. King back to 5-7. Maybe not. I'm not seeing it yet. This is why I didn't make this move, because I didn't see it. I'm still not seeing it. The engine doesn't say it's a mate. Let's see what the line. They're saying this line. Oh. What? Ah. Wait, no, because the king still can run here. Oh. Okay, I'm locked into this portion of the board, not realizing I have that. Then I take, and I guess it's just sort of a cleanup. Okay, it's a clean. Okay, the engine's just cleaning up now. Oh, wow. Wow. I'd be scared still. Anyway, he dropped another silver. I pinned it to the king, and then he made an illegal move. So very pleased with this one. Definitely happy about it. Because the Koshiro attack worked. The Koshiro edge attack. We were talking about that yesterday, about how at this level it seems like it's a hidden. It's a.
Koshio says hello, waving hand sign.
Hey, Koshiro, great. Speak of the devil. Good to see you. Great stream this morning. That was really fun. I'm still amazed at the performance. It seemed like the five Dons had no chance. It was crazy. The overall record that you listed. I watched most of the stream. I only remembered like a couple losses, so I don't know where those others came in. But it was good. It was real good. I love that badge that has the it's like a train ticket. That one is so good. Anyway, while you're here, I'll show what we had a third file rook game where where I brought my silver up, it got pushed away here. And so I tried to make, yes, 4-3 Senpo. Yes. That one's so good. I wonder why the TTS didn't work on it. There's something weird with the TTS. Definitely something weird.
Koshio says it was the last.
It was the last. Okay, and like I said before, the engine did not love this move. It didn't hate it. It's just an inaccuracy. But I'm guessing it's because I don't have a pawn in hand. So I saw this position and I'm thinking, okay, this is what Koshiro taught me against third file rook, and so I prepared, and it's so tricky. These edge attacks are so tricky that the opponent is going to make a mistake. And here's the first mistake. Here's the second. Here's the third. And then luckily I made this move. Luckily, I this one, as I said before, I thought it was slow, but the engine likes it. I think this is probably the top move.
Nice.
Looking at this eval, somehow my eval improved after making this move. I mean, it's a low depth engine, but anyway, feeling great about this one. Yeah. All right. So let's go to Shogi Club 24. Let me switch the scene. Where are we? Back here. Ask for a game. This will be a relatively short stream, so I'll probably get like 2 games, maybe 3. We'll see. Play it by ear. Got a birthday party to go to. One of my wife's college friends is has a big birthday party. She lives in the area. Hey, Mithrandir, good to see you.
O_high_ there says test.
Okay. Don't know why yours didn't.
Mithrunder_render says slow Shogi today. Nice.
Yep, that's the plan. That is the plan. I saw Bro Codfile in there. I've played him before. All right. I'll challenge. Rio.Doradora. Oops. Got my green tea.
Shogi Explain says, oh wow, celebrating a birthday. I need to figure out if I want to do something big for my 40th in a couple years.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, you're thinking... That's a long way ahead. Wow, that's kind of loud. What am I doing?
Koshio says Shogi party.
Yeah. No, it's not a Shogi party. Oh, well, his can be, yeah.
Render says you should buy a Shogi cake.
The pause. Okay.
Shogi Explains says I need to spend a couple years indoctrinating all my closest friends into Shogi first.
So I'm not sure I'm not sure what happens if he sacks. I can come up here also to threaten that. Threaten it, protect this. Okay. How's the stream looking? All right. Well, yeah, you've got to indoctrinate them into Shogi.
Mythrunder_runder says it's pretty tough, all right.
Yeah, you've got to indoctrinate them, but you've also got to teach them. So that's part of the problem. There's no rush here to take this. There's no rush. With this silver here, I'm not sure.
But lose some tempos for it, so it's kind of equal.
I'm not sure if with this silver here, I'm not sure if I want to take with the gold. Oh, I know what I want to do. Well, if I drop, if I bring Central Rook, he'll drop the pawn here, and then I bring the silver up.
Carmake77 says hello, guys.
Hey, Carmike, good to see you. Hey, Killer Ducky. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's so many, but it is a lot. It is a lot. What am I doing? Okay, rook over. Silver up? No. Silver up just will give it. Pawn drop. Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this now.
Killer Duckus says rook over. They pawn drop equals you made them drop only pawn. Killer Duckus says it's already good seems.
Let's take it now. I think this... I'll have to look at this one after. I don't usually have this piece here when I take. Okay. All right. Let's pin to win. Okay. I can come up here.
Carmake77 says at Killer Ducky I like your studies for the openings for beginners, very informative and easy to understand, I think. Killer Ducky says thanks.
I'm taking a long time here. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like what I've done. I don't like what I've done. I think I should have either gone opposing or...
Carmake77 says it is also good that is up to Shodan level.
He brings the pawn up. I take. I don't love this. I really don't like this. I don't hate it, but like, you know, considering what I could have done. All right, bring up.
Mithrender_render says you can't escape the Mino, hahaha.
Yeah, I definitely can't. I definitely can't. Oh, there it is. There's the idea. There's the idea. Okay. Now I'm liking this a little less. Now I'm definitely liking this a little less.
Part of Shogi, what to do after developing everything Kappa. Karmake77 says UP laid central rook to Mino Castle.
Come up here, knight, take, rook comes up. Do I have a nice fork? I don't. All right. Well, I think I guess I've got to do this. This is going to be a rough game now. This is going to be a very rough game. Oh, maybe what? Take. So if I think he's got to come back here. Okay. Yeah. Pin the knight. So if I come up, takes, I take. How can I threaten? Can I threaten? Can I threaten in any way? Can I threaten something? Yes, I can. He once he takes also, if he takes with this, This fork will exist. All right. He gets this. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, nice. Nice. You know, if I defend, if I defend, I defend, what can he do? He can go back. Then I go back. But if I defend with the gold, takes, pawn, takes. He's in. I don't know if that's worth it. If I come over, he'll do this. He'll give up. That he won't. He doesn't need that. Very nice. Very nice. Defend here. I'm getting pure, just slowly sort of wrecked. All right. All right. Yeah, I've got the fork. What about this? Let's try to use a pin. What's he going to drop? All right. Okay. Silver, back, take, now. silver. No. All right. Make Mino Castle, lose with Mino Castle. It's my new refrain. Nothing here. If I drop a bishop, nothing. He can just block. He can come up. Here's, I could do this. Nah, not really. Okay. The opponent has barely taken any time. I played Central Rook. I didn't really play Central Rook. I played Urshino and then got a slight advantage and tried to convert it, I think, a little too quickly. I think I should have gone opposing Rook in that case. Got a slight advantage. I mean, the slightest of advantages. Tough spot. Very tough spot. It didn't even castle. Opponent didn't even see. This is what I get for castling. This is a pure exhibition of how castling is worthless to me. How can I can't drop here because the bishop is watching it. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm seeing the fork. Now I'm seeing the fork. If he makes the fork, I'll resign. If he does the fork, I'll just I have pieces. I have pieces. I have pieces. Is there any way I can sort of? Is there any way I can at least get a piece out of this?
60秒の秒読みに入ります。
My pawn is now blocking that.
30秒。
I don't think so. I don't think so.
40秒。50秒。1、2、3、
All right.
4、5。
Good game. Good game. I will greet. I will copy this in, and let me bring this into Lee Shogi. Good game. Shogi Club 24. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. Let me switch my scene to my Lee Shogi scene. I wonder why this text-to-speech just doesn't sometimes work. Maybe it's their server side. Maybe their server is like rate limited or something. I'm using some free plan, and it's weird. Like in testing, when I was testing,
Shogi explains says you've played so much years he know that your win rate with castling has plummeted.
my win rate with castling, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You know, my streams have thoroughly debunked the need to castle. You know, pros, shogi players hate this one trick. You know, I've fully debunked that you need to castle, and now showing that not only do you not need to castle, but castling is a liability. So anyway, let's look at let's look at this. Let me add this to my Shogi Club 24. Rio.Dora. And we'll also what does Kramnik say? The now we do the routine, not the routine. What is it?
Mythrunder_render says we need to convert Japan.
We need to convert Japan to Lee Shogi. I don't know. I'm a supporter of I'm a supporter of a financial supporter of Lee Shogi, but I'm falling off the procedure. Thank you, Ornolf, and greetings. Here's the procedure. Okay, a high of 675, 12,000 games played. All right. Good player. So that's a Shodan level player. And they outplayed me after I messed up.
Mythrunder_render says Kramnik's product cure.
The Shogi Club 24 procedure is to take the username and check their stats and to see how many thousands of games they've played and what their high rating is. So there was someone I played the other day that had that ostensibly is a 200 elo on Shogi Club 24. Look him up. He's got a 95% win rate and like I don't know, like 95% win rate. Was 1500 elo on Shogi Club 24, which is like God. You're starting to get into God tier. For some reason, they just want to be 200s or something. They want to slum it at the low levels. So you never know. But they're good games. That's the thing. It's almost always a very good game.
Mythrunder_render says maybe he gave his account to his grandchild.
Maybe. There are a lot of people on Shogi Club 24 then who are giving their accounts to grandchildren. Okay, so here we are. Let me see. Can I? Okay, the engine is loading. I think this is still still the way to go rather than bring it up. Yeah, it's I think the best order is the one that I have in my opening lines is this. Opponent does something, this goes back, pawn drop, and then bring the gold up this way and switch to opposing rook. But this is fine. This is fine. Oh, Koshiro, you like that as well. Okay. That's what I have in my
Kilo says yeah, that's better.
my repertoire, like my kifus, my opening lines. Okay. Engine's liking me. Okay, this engine does not like this, and this is the I think this is the one that I regret. That said, the engine does like this. You can do this, or I guess you can do that. Okay, well, what is I note that the this was not the best defense of this. Okay, just cash it in, and move on with the day. Okay, all right, up a pawn. Well, I guess they did take the center pawn. No, up a pawn, with sort of better developed pieces. Slightly, just it's fine. So where did I really give it up? Yeah, I didn't like this. He did drop the pawn here. I covered. Fine. Okay. Oh, engine does not like castling. Confirmed. This is not an inaccuracy, but this is a mistake. Confirmed. Thank you, engine. Oh, further giving away my equity. What is it like instead? Bishop 5-3. Oh, bishop 5-3. Yeah, that was. I would have instantly made bishop 5-3 if my rook wasn't here. Being in central rook really threw me off. Okay. Goodness. So this is a mistake by the opponent. This is a huge mistake by me finishing Amino. I am loving this engine. Because it's reinforcing my ideas. It's reinforcing my ideas of how Mino is not what I want. Oof. I just keep bleeding this equity. It wants pawn 4-4. Why does it want pawn 4-4?
Killer Duckus says your silver is about to die.
Okay, so it's an exchange of pawns, and like Killer Ducky said, yeah, that silver is about to die, so this gives it breathing room. Okay. Yeah, very unfamiliar position to me. Nicely handled by my opponent. This is what we talked about yesterday. What is Shogi's strength? And, I think, because I don't have it, I tend to think of Shogi's strength as being the ability to sort of think on your feet, outside of the lines when you're not playing your lines. And, you can come up with good moves. Like the Fisher, the whole Fisher random, chess 960 kind of debate. Okay, this is straight up even. Oh, it's in my favor. I gave up some of it. Pawn takes. I guess pawn takes blocks the bishop. Yeah, these are just pawn takes, knight takes, pawn takes. Wait, no. Pawn 5-6. Oh, to expose the attack. Oh, yeah. Ah. I think we even talked about. I think I considered that. I might have talked. I think we talked about that. So where did I lose the game? Because it's all in my favor right now. Where did this next move must be? The engine is saying that this is Lee Shogi's in browser engine is saying this is negative 4.5, negative 4.3. So and I'm Gote. So this is beyond even, to slightly even for an engine. What did I not like about taking the pawn?
Killer Duckus says your rook is on center file.
What I didn't like.
Center file pawn.
Yeah. What I didn't like. What was it? What I didn't like. Wait, where was it? What was the ghost? I must have been seeing a ghost. It might have been the idea that if I take, he takes, or he pushes the pawn, and then after exchanges the pawn here. This is like a perfect example of how I look too far ahead, and I don't have like the calculation ability to do that. So in my mind, I'm just vaguely calculating many moves in advance and seeing like, okay, well, this is gonna, once my pawn's up here, this is gonna open up, and I'm gonna, and the opponent's gonna be in. So that's what I'm sort of worried about, and it's not even real. It's not even real. I wish there was a ticker tape that that would just record all the thoughts that come to my mind. I mean, that was actually one of the things I wanted to do with streaming, is have that for my mind, is so that I could speak what I want and then look back and be like, was this right? Were my ideas right, or were they wrong? This is still the big move here. Wow. Even after this move, like this is a big mistake. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So he moved this. Okay, this was a blunder. This is a big blunder. This move is a big blunder. So it's good advantage to Gote here, and I threw it away. It flip-flopped. It went from negative 4.5 to plus 4.5 with this rook move. Engine is calling for this, which I considered, but how do you deal with this? Do I take an exchange? Oh, maybe. Oh, goodness. Yeah, and Kojiro, there you are. Rook takes. Oh my goodness.
Killer Duckus says you castled and he didn't.
Oh. Oh, that's. Oh, excellent. Okay. So that's where I lost, and then I crumbled after there. He gave up. Wait, so he gave up, and then I gave up a little bit more. Wait, what other move was there? It's still like silver 3-6. Okay. Okay, mistake.
Kofi Streambot says visit o_hi_ there's KO5 page at https://ko5.com/ohithra, ref equals Twitch.
Knight 3/3 is yeah, I said this. Okay, I did say this. I said this after the fact. I probably should have done this first. Should have done that first. Block it in before, because this was able to be refuted with tempo. Yeah. So I continue to sort of bleed away. Here's where I resigned. The engine's like, nah, mate, this is all right. This isn't completely losing. I mean, it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain, but oops. How is that? How is this possibly okay? Oh! 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 That king, that centered king. Okay, that's nice to see. It's nice to see occasionally, at least once. It's nice to see that a sitting king is punished or punishable. It's nice to see like a real world example of why it might not be a good idea to have a sitting king. It's fine for the opponent. It's totally fine for the opponent. It's just, this is it's still a huge advantage for the opponent. Don't get me wrong.
Killer Duckus says go back to when it was supposed to be S36. Killer Duckus says, and there was a possibility of doing RX55.
Here's Silver 3/6. Here's the first moment, I think, because he moved the silver. Yeah.
Killer Duckus says, okay, look at this. Killer Duckus says you castled and he didn't. Killer Duckus says it's far past the point of worrying about rook vs bishop trade.
Yeah.
Killer Duckus says like you are discounting giving up your rook.
I'm definitely discounting. Yeah. So, well, what is the opponent going to do here? The number one engine move, the number one engine move right now is King 6/9. I don't think this opponent is going to make this move. Pawn 4/6.
Koshio says KKD.
Yeah. Even here, even with this blocked, the number one move is rook takes 5/4.
Killer Duckus says Koshiro, did you mean to say king rook?
Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
Koshio says it's a joke. Killer Duckus says oh haha.
Yeah. Oh man. Like this is a huge mistake. Wait, so what then? What makes you look at this and say, "Oh gosh, I've got I play Central Rook and I'm not thinking about this." Maybe that's why I didn't do so well as Central Rook. But what are you looking at? What are you looking at to say, "Oh, I've got to take this silver. I've got to make this exchange sack." Is it just the weak? It must be contingent on this weakness here.
Yoshio says thin king, good attacking power and attack follow up.
But it's not really a thin king, right? He's got three generals. Very instructive. I mean, Gabriel Angelo BR13 would have made that sack instantly, but like...
Killer Duckus says that's close to the rook already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killer Duckus says so you don't need like an instant checkmate or anything. Killer Duckus says just an attack.
All right. This is good. This is actually perfect because, even in all my time of playing Central Rook, getting this bishop out here to 6-4, this is a new feature of my game based on playing Urashino and seeing what people do against me. Once these pieces get pushed. So now that this is part of my game, now maybe now I think the pattern matches might start hitting on this stuff. So like this position is completely new to me. So I couldn't calculate, I wouldn't even consider this in the past. But now maybe it's gonna get in my little get in my hash map, my internal hash map, and maybe I'll be able to see, okay, I can sack this and come up here. Yeah.
Killer Duckus says, what does computer think about N33?
Knight 3-3 right now. Right now, we went from -5.3 to -1.7. So it's probably an accuracy. 2.2. Now it's at -2.2 as it increases. So I guess probably a slight inaccuracy, but still looking pretty good. Actually, that's continuing to climb. -2.7 after depth 20. But then this happens. And then it's so it's the same thing we talked about before. So the question now, let's say they pass. Which one is better? I'm going to guess taking this pawn. Nope. Bishop takes 9-9 promote is better. Okay, fair enough. Pawn drop 4-7 is coming in hot at second. Actually, pawn drop 5-7 is coming in hotter now.
Says I wouldn't be sure either, but
so
Killer Duckus says BXL surrounds the right side.
This is not even in the top 5 moves.
Left.
Yeah, bishop takes lance.
Duck says, so it
Yeah, it does
surrounds
surround the right. And it gives me a piece that's going to be awfully useful. And I suppose you threatens stuff like this.
Killer Duck says cuz you can take the knight and attack the gold next.
Yep, exactly. And that is what it wants to do.
Killer Duck says he has to defend gold losing tempo. Killer Duck says or you get a knife and knight material.
All right. Let's play it. Let's get another one now. Let's get another. I'm ready. Let me switch my scene. Transition. 13Q. All right. Time move Bokan. Let's challenge. Opponent is challenging to another. Okay. Still challenging to another. Oh, I wonder if they're challenging me. We're both in a loop of challenging each other.
Koshio says my Switch scene game was awful.
Yeah, you're rusty. You were rusty. Do you have any sort of notification that chat has said anything? I don't know how strong those tools are in the YouTube streaming world. It's tough sometimes to watch back when I there was one game that you played almost a full game, I think, where it was covered by your list. It's tough going back. Like when I do stuff like that and I rewatch the stream, I'm like hitting myself like oh, but anyway, that thumbnail was awesome. Did you make that?
Koshio says it was a full game.
I love that thumbnail. The thumbnail for the preview. Oh, use a template. Oh, wow.
Koshio says I used a template in Canva.
Okay, so I have been denied by Melisoluni. I'll challenge mystery, sure. I'm not here for the wins. I'm here for the games. Yeah, I think I have an account. I think I've signed in there. I was looking to create.
Great resource.
I was looking to, when I created I was looking to create
_high_ there says
Twitch style text emojis, and I didn't find a great way to do it in Canva. I forget the site I used, and not that I love this. This is barely passable as far as I'm concerned, but I think that's why I logged into Canva. All right, I'll try Nobulin. All right. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. All right. What are we gonna do? Odd that he'd push this pawn and then do that. How is he? What am I going to do with this?
Ghost Tone says hello there.
Hey, Ghost One, great to see you. This feels like a cop-out.
Ghost Tone says what was that, haha.
Oh, I don't think that's great. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, boy. Boy, 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 boy. I don't know if I'm too slow here. Just move your rook. Make an illegal move. Give me a win. Give me... No, I said I wasn't here for the wins. Maybe I am. I misread the diagonal. I thought I'd have a bigger threat. I actually thought I'd be hitting that
Killer Ducky
piece.
says, well, don't pause now. Killer Ducky says, OLUL. Killer Ducky says, I mean you're committed.
Koshio says Gamba.
Koshiro says what? Gamba. It would have been better. It would have been better before, but it's fine. It's fine here. This is a big threat too.
Ghost Tone says, what is this voice about?
I'm testing out the text to speech. If you don't want your chat read, just prefix the message with an exclamation point, like this. I'm just experimenting. This is experimentation Saturday here. We'll see. We'll see how it works out in the VOD. See how it works out here. For some reason some things are not being read. Like Ornolf's isn't read here. For some reason. I don't know. I don't think it's because I'm
Killer Ducky
speaking.
says, I prefer slower speed.
Yeah.
Ducky says on the TDS.
Yeah, the Japanese streamers that do their TTS all have it sort of accelerated. And I don't know if it's because they get more, volume of messages than I do. But I was sort of going off that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Or is it? Is it? If I take a bishop, he takes. I'll at least get a knight
Ghost
with
Tone
a
says,
gold
"Worried about
coming
Ralphie."
in. Because I'll drop the bishop. He'll go back. I'll drop the gold. He'll do something. I'll take. But he'll still have this. So what if I do this?
Killer Duckus says it's pretty much the same issue with or without TDS.
All right, I'm not giving it up. I'm not giving up this dragon. I'm not giving it up. I think that's going to be a waste. I don't think that's all that valuable. I'll be able to come up here with tempo. Or will I? What will I do first? Oh. Okay, let me think. So this... Dragon takes 6-7. Hits the
Killer Duckus says
horse.
chat should use some restraint. I'm probably the worst offender in that regard here, LUL.
Hits the horse. If he tries to come back.
He doesn't read the messages until the game is over.
What's that? Yeah. Well, yeah, I am a little bit worried about the back seating. A little bit. The problem I'm noticing is that, especially when it's barely loud enough for me to hear. So like I don't know, there's a different volume on the stream and coming out of my speaker. So like if I'm talking, I can't hear what it's saying. So it's I'll have to deal with levels, but I am definitely concerned with that. But most people don't backseat. Like we have had, even without me reading the messages, being sort of oblivious to the messages because my screen is not big enough to see them. We usually don't have that problem. All right, I think I've got to do this. Hitting here. If he
Koshio says TTS would distract me.
So I think if he comes up here, oh boy.
DOS Tone says we used to put PGA stuff in that can give you hints.
If I drop the gold, up here takes. I think I've got to take the silver. If I take the silver, I don't have a pawn. I have a pawn, and I can drop it in this file. What if... All right, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Got plenty of time. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so it's not going to read that. It doesn't appear on the stream, but the fact that you used the word stream made me get a notification. So layout, stream, and one other thing will give me a notification. So that I'm reminded. Layout, scene, and layout, overlay, layout, overlay, and stream.
Koshio says overlay.
Let's run. Let's run. Let's just run. Oh, I should have come up here. I should have come up here. Because so that he can't check me with this horse. All right, there's something here. There's something here. Pawn drop? Pawn? If I have a knight, if I get this knight, I can drop the knight. If he goes over there, I take with check. All right, here goes nothing. Dropping a pawn, I don't think helps. I can't get the one gap over here doesn't help because I've got. What about gold? Gold takes. Gold takes. I take the silver. He takes. Come over. I could take the gold here. So I take here, it's too narrow. If he takes with the bishop, it's mate. If he takes with the king, do I come up here? $4.10. Can I drop a gold here? Can I drop a gold here? Drop a gold. No, he can run. All right, let's Sumero. Sumero for days. If he takes, yeah, okay. It's Sumero again. It's Sumero again. Wait. Gold? What about this? Gold? So gold, gold 6-8, king takes, silver drop. Anywhere he goes is mate. Gold, if he runs, silver, which is protecting 8-3, 8-7, runs silver. All right, there it is. There it is. Final answer.
Koshio says GG.
Confirmed. Boy, it's nice to have 15 minutes. I tell you what. My heart's beating. I don't have the heart rate monitor on, but my heart is
Koshio says
beating.
nice. Calm and collected calculation.
Ghost Tone says I found a worse line this time.
Calm and collected calculation. Things you never hear on this stream. And then Gus, when you found a worse line. Other things you never hear on this stream.
Koshio says
Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh man, that feels good. That one feels good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right, let's copy that in. Copy that into Lee Shogi. 53 moves? That was a fast game. That was a very fast game. So here we are. Let me change my scene. And what was this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the first game. This is the game against Dora. Yeah, good. That was a nice one. Oh, okay. So the engine did not like my sack. Somehow, you know, if I make the sack, if I make the sack, engine hates it. If I don't make the sack, engine loves it. Let's get in here. Pawn 8-7 instead of dragon takes 5-7.
Koshio says PGA 87p instead of DX 57.
Okay. Pawn 8-7. Ooh. Ooh. Is that a friend ending move? But then, what about something like this? So if I do pawn 8-7 and he comes up with this, I just back out and get my free bishop. Or here so that when I take or
Koshio says just escape.
just escape, yeah, and then take my free bishop, I guess. Yeah, that's another example of changing gears where, you know, once I am in that king, once I've started a chase of the king, I have trouble switching gears both to defense and to backing off. You know, sometimes I'm attacking the king, the opponent puts up a good defense. It's like I've got to back off, but then I try to force things in. This is yeah, man, this is awfully nice.
Koshio says DX 57 was good, but I didn't see a good follow-up after G52.
After gold 5, yeah. Oh, well, wasn't that going to be mate?
Koshio says G58.
That would have been mate, right?
Two pieces. Bishop in silver. Is it too much?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, boy. Yeah. Do I start hunting pieces?
Koshio says DXN would be nice.
Okay, so so where are we? Right here. So here's the eval finished here. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's not showing up on stream. You'll have to take my word for it. Average centipon loss, 84 for me. So I broke 100. I had one inaccuracy, no mistakes, no blunders. All right. Thank you, Lee Shogi. Thank you. That said, right now, this position here, the engine is not liking this at all. The engine is giving this plus 4.2 for Sente here. I'm Gote. So what did I do wrong? Silver 4-4 is the first mistake. I mean, not mistake, but Silver 4-4 is where it started going off the rails. I even said I hate this move. Or I said something like I feel bad making this move. But how else am I going to defend this?
Koshio says he probably prefers 74p.
Let me see the in-browser engine. Not here. So letting this right at depth 22, gold 5-2, silver 6-4, followed by pawn 7-4, and silver 7-1 to 6-2. So these are all gold 5-2 is 0.2, and the others are 0.5. So they're all they're all better. They're all the same. They're all equal. They all maintain that equality. But then, what do you do here? What?
Koshio says K41.
Bishop 5-3. Yes. Okay, I have done this before on stream. I have definitely done this before on stream. Oh, and King 4-1. King 4-1, as we've discussed in the past as well. Yeah. The engine's also perfectly fine with this. So this is the second best move. This is the third best. Wow. I'm gonna guess this one's hairy. This one's very hairy.
Koshio says engine is
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a mistake. Or an inaccuracy. Wow. The server side analysis is suggesting that the better move was this. I don't think I've ever seen any of my opponents make that move. I don't think. Boy, that's a crazy move, right? Like, you have to be maybe an amazing defender. Oh, he did. Oh, wow.
Koshio
Wow.
says Nicholas made that in Hayazashi.
Oh, yes. 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 I remember that. I remember that. In the you mean the Hayazashi months ago, right? Or maybe he made it both times. Maybe that's just one of the things he does. I'm remembering it from that first one that you didn't play in, that Hayazashi tournament that you created the videos for, but you didn't play in that tournament. That was months ago, I think. I seem to remember him doing that. Okay, and doesn't like this. Bishop 4-2. Just back with Bishop 4-2.
Koshio says, oh yeah, he does that in a regular basis.
Okay. And I guess this comes with tempo, because I'm going to be threatening the pawn drop, so he's got to drop the pawn. And then I get my attack going. Okay. Boy. I mean, it didn't call this an inaccuracy, but why does it dislike that? I guess it likes this, and then third best is this. Why doesn't it like that? I get okay, because this was not a good response. What Wow, that's spicy. That is awfully spicy. My inclination to respond to something like this would have been this. But I guess with that bishop drop, it's now that bishop drop becomes real good. Okay, okay. I'm trying to get my arrows off. And this was the losing move. Okay. All right. All right. This was the second losing move. Gold 5-8, as Coach Rowe had said. All right. Oh, good game. Good game. All right. I said I'd try to get two in. Do I have time? I think I've got time. Let me try to get another game in on Shogi Club. This will almost certainly be the last one of the day. Update. Okay. Ooh, only strong players. Only strong players remaining. Ishikawa is a locality? I don't, in my mind, I just hear Ishikawa and I think of the shogi player and teacher. I guess I'm back to 50% here.
Koshio says SW 10 seconds PPL were good.
Shogi was 10-second. Yeah. Well, I mean, you you crushed them, but that seems to be my experience. Like I feel like I have very solid games. Like my opponents are very solid, and I'm way lower. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Another third Gote game. Okay, dual Urashino. Is he old school Urashino? Okay. Wait, I've got another. No, I don't. No, I don't. Thinking about this. Or if I push, takes, drop the pawn. Okay. If he comes up, I'm going to push my pawn. If I push my pawn, he takes. Then if I push my pawn, he takes this pawn. I promote. He comes in. Okay, so I'm in faster. But if I push my pawn, he takes. I take. All right, let's do this. Something's here. I'm my spidey senses are on this. Well, I'm trying every tactic Koshiro has ever thrown at me. I'm trying to use them, probably in the most inappropriate circumstances. You know, I've got big. If he doesn't take, I've got big threats. Okay. Okay. I think we're in. I think we're in. Whoa! 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 Which way do I take this? With what piece? Take, drop. Hmm. That's nice. That is nice. I think. Gave up that piece. He saw it immediately. So that was I played that one the fastest of any of the moves. And that was just an outright blunder. Okay. What about silver here? Silver. If I take the silver, what about taking the pawn? What about taking the pawn? And if he goes, well, there is no escape. Creative. So here might be a time where too much time is bad. My idea is to try to get this rook in. So next move is if he, I don't know what he might try to do, like to save this. If he tries to save, my next move is pawn drop. Tight game. I like this. I think I gave up a real nice spot when I hung that silver. Or did I hang that silver? Or did I? Is really the question. Oh, goodness gracious. That can't be right. Oh, is there something better?
Kofi Streambot says visit o_hi_ there's KO5 page ed. https://ko5.com/ohithra. Ref equals Twitch.
Thank you, Kofi Streambot. let's say if he promotes this pawn, or let's say he dropped a silver here. What am I doing? Pawn drop. Whoa. Whoa. Is he throwing? So I have Tumero. Silver runs. Take. Silver rook takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. If he runs, then I've got the fork. If he blocks, I take. No. If he blocks, I take the bishop. Am I being trolled? Has he started trolling me? Is that really? Take with the rook. Take with the dragon. He's got to go down. Take with the dragon. Take with the dragon. Goes down here. Take with the dragon. Down here. If I drop the silver, if he takes with the king, I take the rook. If he takes with the rook, then I've got the gold on belly, or on the bottom. He runs here. Take the bishop. What if I silver? What if I just do the silver now? Silver now. King takes. Token takes. No. Okay. He runs down here. If he runs, I mean, the only move is running down. And I drop a silver. He comes back up. No, that's too slow. If he runs down, maybe I just take the bishop. Take the bishop. Can't read it. I can't read it. Okay. Do I just take? I take the bishop. If silver drop here, rook takes. That's nothing because I'm blocking my dragon now. Silver. Oh, silver. But then he comes back up. And then I come up here. Or do I just take? Do I just take the bishop now? Take the bishop. Silver, he comes up, he's got to go over here. All right. Okay. Wow. That was fast. Silver. If he runs up here, no.
これより一手60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Drop a gold here. Drop a silver
30
here.
秒。40秒。50秒。1、2、3。
Block off this square. Threaten this silver. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Arigatou gozaimashita. There were still moves there. There was still calculation to do. There definitely was still calculation to do. Good game. Good game until
Koshio says GGWP.
What was the opponent throwing? What were I'm always like in a state of confusion playing on Shogi Club 24. Gold
Koshio
takes
says he slaps
pawn.
you after your GXP. That was an adult move.
The gold takes pawn was an adult move. All right, let's look at that one. Let's look at that one. All right, 3 gotes today, 2 wins, 1 loss.
Koshio says nice performance.
What do you think it was? So do you think it actually was? Like it felt like oh, so this is the move. You thought you like this move. You actually like this move? Like, I think there's 0 chance I make this move on Shogi Wars. All right. It has the Koshiro stamp, the Koshiro seal, so that makes me feel good. And then this. So here's where the opponent seems like they were, I don't know about giving up, but very strange here. Okay, Engine doesn't love this one. Engine, it's still winning. It's still overwhelmingly winning. But let's see. Let me turn it on. See if it turns on. It does. Oh, it wanted Bishop 5-9 now. I mean, I considered it, but then what? Yeah, then what? Bishop 6-8 promote?
Koshio says he was in love with it.
Okay. He was in love with the edge. He couldn't give up that day to Pork Knight. Maybe that was it. maybe that was it. That he couldn't give that up. Oh, this is okay. This is the move I didn't see. This is when I considered the bishop drop and I saw this coming backwards into the right was the move I did not see.
Koshio says not taking edge p was a great judgment.
Okay. So what if, if he drops here? Or is it, I guess no matter what, it's winning. Is it this? I mean, the next move is brutal.
Koshio says yeah, solid move.
Okay. The engine is saying that both of those moves are negative 99. So it hasn't found the mate yet, but it's about as high as it can go. Okay. All right. Yeah, because it didn't seem, I didn't think there was anything they could do, in one or two moves. This, boy, rare for me, very rare for me to end a game and still have this silver on 6-2. All right.
Koshio says good speed judgment.
Thank you. All right. That was fun. Boy, that was a fun one. I see the graph. I guess there was a big mistake in here at some point. Oh, the drop. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I was able to swindle after, but that drop was real bad. Yeah, I didn't take my eye. I just, this move I made so quickly. And I didn't consider the, is this piece free? Is it free? What can get it? Backwards bishop. All right. Well, what else? What else? This was a dual Urashino game. He didn't get his king over at all. And yeah. Yeah, he didn't get his king. I think that was was that the key to this one? Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, I don't know how to evaluate otherwise, but it seemed like that was the problem. This is still finishing here. This is the opening stuff is all just kind of, it is what it is. This is at my level. At my level, negative 4.2 is equal. But yeah. His first big inaccuracy was this. All right, great. And taking was correct, so that makes me feel good. Was uncertain, semi-uncertain, because I was also considering the pawn push. Okay, all right. So they're finishing up high cent pawn loss average, but in these open games, I think I'm going to have a high a lot of people I think are going to have a high Senapon loss.
Koshio
You know,
says
reviewing
even
some
99 to 1 is
not-
possible to come back.
even in Pro 99, it's possible to come back. You know, the when I see if it's a crazy difficult mate, yeah, I imagine like that Watanabe Habu game, I guess, or Watanabe Fuji even more recently. Was that like that? You know, that was made on the board. The what I was saying about inaccuracy is that you know, in the wide open games of like Satomi versus Nishiyama that I've reviewed in the past, some of those games, you know, the average Senapon loss is you know 200 to 300, you know, easy for each player. You know, they're just playing such spicy shogi, and you know, they're not finding the best moves, but they're finding good moves. But that one was 100. Okay. So the engine is calling mate 100. Okay. But last night's game, I barely watched. I watched between Fukuma and Nishiyama, which Nishiyama won. And oddly, side note, I found myself happy with that result. You know, I have been Satomi really. You know, I was a fan of, you know, Satomi was really for a while the only pro I cared about because I was modeling my game after hers, and you know, just loved to watch her play. But since meeting Nishiyama and seeing how crazy attacking she is and how strong she is, I've become a big fan of hers. And then last night in their first match of the, what is that title? Is it Haruke? I don't remember what title they're fighting for. It's Fukuma's title. They were playing on the table shogi board, you know, because you know, I guess if you're pregnant, you don't have to sit Seiza. Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for her. And I don't, you know, I've always been rooting, you know, 100% on the side of Satomi. But now Nishiyama, I'm really pulling for her, especially in the pro exam. That would be incredible. Maybe get more interest into shogi. I don't know if that's wishful thinking, but that would be nice. But I love her game. You know, she does play Central Rook occasionally, and so I'm happy with that. And she's just very cool. So anyway, you know, I am going to wrap it up. Start getting prepared for this birthday party that I have to go to. I don't have to go to. I get to go to. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to one of these sort of social birthday type events in a long time. In a very long time. You know, it's a little more insulated out here in the Bay Area than it was in the suburbs of Chicago. But you know, I'm sure while I'm there, you know, I'll be nibbling on like snacks or something and thinking about the games today. So hopefully when I'm thinking of them, you know, I'm thinking good thoughts. But anyway, you thank you everyone for stopping by. I don't know what I think of the text to speech experiment. So far, so good. I'll you know, see how it is on the VOD, but you know, if people have strong feelings about it, you know, let me know either on the Discord or in other private messages, and I'll tweak it. But I think it may just end up being some experimentation over time. I like that I can hear some stuff during the game, but at the same time, the way it's set right now, it's too quiet for me to really make sense of a lot of them, and it's not 100% consistent, it seems, in speaking. So anyway, enjoy your shogi this weekend. You know, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you for that bad stream, Koshiro, this morning. Really fun to watch. Even though I don't understand, you know, a word you're saying, or I understand very few words you're saying. Very, very fun to watch. Just incredible stuff. So thanks. See you all later, and have a great remainder of the weekend. Bye.